What is going on, guys? It's your boy Sperado, and today I am feeling hella nostalgic because we are going over Armed Dragons in the big 2025. To nobody's surprise, this was heavily requested for this channel. As you guys know, this archetype is my baby. But I do wish it was like a smidge better. Regardless, I was able to make a functioning, somewhat competent deck. It definitely dies to Nibiru, it definitely dies to Droll Lockbird, sometimes it bricks, but god damn it, I love it. It's such a fun deck to play. It's also affordable, which is rare these days, and I think it's the perfect deck to chaz it up at locals. That being said, if you end up enjoying this video and you want to see more like it, leave a like and subscribe. It helps out the channel more than you would think. Anyways, what the hell do Armed Dragons do? Well, we're summoning out Dracossack, or as I like to call it, Tomahawk at Home. And this guy summons 2 tokens that we can use to Link Climb. We're going to go Link Spider, into another Link Spider, into Crystal Heart, into Heatsoul Talker. Heatsoul Talker is a huge part of our end board, as we are relying on these 9 hand traps to draw into to interrupt our opponents, and also not just lose to a single droplet or Dark Ruler no more. As you can see, we are only playing hand traps that actually activate in the hands, so I'm not running Imperm, because if I drew into it while I controlled monsters, well, it's no good to me, so that's why we're playing Valor instead. The second part of our board is we can link off the remaining tokens into IP Masquerena, who can link off the Heatsoul Talker into an SP Little Knight. So we get a banish on summon, and then we get a secondary banish that'll bring their monster back during the next turn. So you have 2, kind of 3 or more interruptions depending on the hand traps you draw, just off of 2 level 7 monsters, but it does not stop there. We can summon 2 additional interruptions depending on the situation. We have Utopic Draco Future. All you have to do is make a second Dracossack, and then you can overlay these 2 into the F0 Utopic Future, and then overlay the Draco Future on top of that, and he's just a big ol' Omni Negate. The other more practical end board piece we have is Armed Dragon Thunder level 10. He is our main deck boss monster. If you're unfamiliar with him, he destroys a card during your opponent's turn. He can't be taken control of, you can't destroy him by battle, and he synergizes really well with Armed Dragon Lightning and Return of the Dragon Lords, as it lets him survive a destruction effect. On a good day though, you can have absolutely all of these interruptions out at the same time, making for the ultimate Armed Dragon end board. Now, how do we facilitate these plays? Well, we got plenty of starters. You could start leveling up with level 3, or you can summon it out with Armed Dragon Flash. And you have Artillery Catapult Turtle, who summons level 5, skipping you a discard. You don't have to start with a normal summon or flash though. You can start with Pile Armed Dragon and just go into your rank 7 plays. He summons himself from the hand by sending your other dragons to the graveyard, and then he can boost the attack of a monster by sending an Armed Dragon from deck to grave, which will trigger their effects to search. That's what the 5s and the 7s are here for, is to trigger those search effects, and also to provide you bodies to level up into. As for the additional extenders we have in the deck that you can search, I mean, you have Pile, who can summon himself from hand, but you also have all of the Dragon Rulers. These 3, the Blaster, Redox, and Tidal, they cannot be searched. However, they are basically god cards if you draw them, because they're just free extenders that you can discard. Tempest, on the other hand, is the searchable Dragon Ruler, also can search out cards if you draw it. You can discard your Armed Dragon, get a big old double search. We also have Nowru. It's another level 7 extender. While this is in the grave, you can discard one of your level 5 or higher monsters, including Nibiru if you don't have any dragons in your hand, and it'll just special summon itself out as a free level 7. And then we have a very interesting card that I did not know about until like literally yesterday. Knight Armed Dragon, the Armored Dragon. So this is actually part of the archetype, as it has Armed Dragon in the name, and we can search it off 7. And it's about freaking time we have a usable extender off level 7. Blitz locks you into dragons and Flash just sucks. This thing summons itself out when you summon a level 5 or higher dragon monster, and the idea is you summon it once you use your Dragon Ruler, and you make sure that you banish a level 7 monster when summoning your Dragon Ruler, because once it summons itself out, it actually copies the level of one of your banished dragons. So this is essentially another level 7 extender. Also kind of neat, when it's sent to the graveyard, you get to boost level 10's attack by 1,000. Pretty nice, considering if it reaches 10,000 attack, you can blow up the whole board. Still have never resolved that effect to this day. But that's not even all the extension we have. We also have Return of the Dragon Lords and our monster Reborn. You can either use it for level 7 extension, or you can just do your big Utopic Draco combo, and then at the end, summon level 7, discard once, and then you have a Thunder level 10. Other relevant cards to talk about, this side deck, I kind of wung it, I'm not gonna lie. You can use whatever cards you think is appropriate. I highly recommend Droldo in this format, and I think you have to use Dragon's Bind. This is such a powerful floodgate that only this deck is using. You target a dragon type that has 2,500 or less attack, so looking at you, level 5, and your opponent will not be able to special summon monsters with the attack less than or equal to the original attack of level 5. So that's insane. We've also got like OTK options as well for going second. We got the Overlord play. We got the Accesscode Talker with the Transcode Talker to help. Overall, not gonna lie, a little bit of a mid deck. Loses to a lot of things, but it's fairly consistent. It's got win conditions. It's absolutely playable at a local level, and it's super affordable. We also have more support on the way, so it's a decent idea to start getting these cards now. We got the new Dragon Rulers coming in. Don't know if they're going to make a difference or not. I also just feel like Armed Dragons is going to be the optimal way to play Dragon Rulers anyway, but they could help. But the real card I'm looking forward to is this Drill Armed Dragon card that got revealed. We don't know the effect yet. It could be a stinker for all I know, but it could also be the savior of the archetype. Now that you guys know what you're getting into, let's do a couple test hands. All right. We got ourselves a pretty okay hand here. We're going to activate Armed Dragon Flash, summon the level 3. 3 is going to climb into 5. 5 is going to search for, I'm probably just going to go for a Tempest here. Then we're going to go into a Pile Armed Dragon. Pile is going to send 7 from deck to grave. And 7 is going to search for the Armored Dragon guy. Armored Knight Dragon. We're going to special the Tempest, banishing. You want to specifically banish level 7. You're going to banish level 5 or whatever. And then that's going to trigger the effect of the Night Dragon to summon itself. And then it can copy the level of the banished Thunder level 7. From here, we can go into the Dracossack. Can special summon a token. We're gonna make these two. We're going to use Night Armed Dragon's effect because why not? It's funny. Then we go into 1 Link Spider. We go into 2 Link Spider. And then we're gonna go into Crystal Heart. Crystal Heart, bring back the Link Spider. Then we can go into Heatsoul Talker. That's what I'm calling it. I don't care what its actual name is. It's so much easier to say. Oh my god. Okay, so unfortunately we had to banish 7, but we could get a level 10 here if we had level 7 in the graveyard. So for now, I'm just going to go ahead and banish the... I'm going to banish the Knights and the level 3. We're going to go for a Dracossack again. The Dracossack is going to summon 2 more tokens. Uno, dos. We're going to link, or we're going to Xyz these 2 into Utopic Future, and then overlay that into Utopic Draco Future. Then we're going to link into IP Masquerena. And there you have it. During our next turn, or my opponent's turn, I should say, we're going to be drawing 1 additional card. So that could be a potential hand trap, or it could just be the worst possible draw ever. And we can also link off IP Masquerena. We have the Omni Negate with Utopic Draco, and we can banish cards on our opponent's field. With this hand, I'm going to try and make level 10 in our board, so I can showcase what that can do. So I'm going to use Pile, send 7. 7's going to activate, and that's going to grab me an Armed Dragon Lightning. I can then activate Armed Dragon Flash, summon Thunder level 3. Thunder level 3, and now we're going to activate Lightning first. And I'm going to activate 3 to send the Blaster to grave, summon out level 5. I'm going to activate Pile effect to send 5 from deck to grave. That'll get us a Tempest, so that's an additional extender. And after we send 5, we can get level 7. Then we'll activate Lightning, targeting the 7, get us a level 3. Then we're going to draw a card at level 3. If we drew a Monster Reborn or the Dragon Lords, it'd be absolutely nuts here. So we're going to go ahead and draw our level 3. We got double Veiler, that's not bad at all. And since we are only going to get one rank 7 out, I'm actually going to banish the Tempest. And then I'm going to banish something else. And this way we can use the Tempest effect to search for an armed dragon that we can discard. So I'm just going to search 7, we discard it, and then we got a follow-up play for the next turn. We're going to overlay these into the Dracossack. Dracossack is going to summon... Oh my god, this stupid text box. Dracossack is going to summon a double token. Go Link Spider again. Link Spider. And Crystal Heart. Crystal Heart gonna summon the Link Spider back. Gonna get a token that I'll never use. Or a counter, sorry. Decode. Decode's gonna draw. Again, calling it Decode. Don't care. Then we still never used our normal summon, so I'm literally gonna normal summon Veiler and then make a IP Masquerena here. That is so trashy, but hey, we got there. We got the hand trap. We got a draw during our next turn. We can pop something, search something. We got pile in hand. We're living the dream right now. Okay, now I'm going to show you what we can do with no remorse. We're just going crazy with our plays. Nothing else to it. We're going to activate... we're going to normal summon Catapult Turtle. We're going to use Catapult Turtle to summon level 5. We're going to use level 5 to pitch level 5, summon the Thunder level 7. Now that we have level 7 on the field, we can use 5 to search for Tempest. Now that we have Tempest in hand, we can go ahead and send that sucker with Pile Arm Dragon. And we can get an additional level 7 by sending a 7, targeting our 7, and we're going to search for the Knight Armed Dragon. Now, I'm going to make our first Dracossack. Dracossack's going to activate. I'm going to pitch to level 7. We're going to make 2 tokens. Link into a Link Spider. Link into another Link Spider. Go into the Heart. Heart goes into Link Spider again. We go into the Heat Code. Heat Code's going to draw us a card. And then Tempest is going to special summon itself out, specifically banishing a level 7. And then we're going to banish something else. That'll trigger the effect of the Knight Armed Dragon. The Knight Armed Dragon is going to copy the level of level 7 in the banishment. Then we can go into our second Dracossack. But to slightly optimize this play, to ever so slightly optimize it, we're going to use Return of the Dragon Lords first. Bring back the level 7. 7 effect. Pitch 3. Go into Thunder level 10. Put him right in the middle like the Chad he is. 3's going to draw us a card. And then we can we got another extender if we want to do. That is insane. We're going to special summon the tokens. Detaching the Knight Armed Dragon. Make the tokens. And the Knight Armed Dragon's going to give us a nice little attack boost on Thunder level 10. So maybe someday I'll activate its effect to nuke the field. Now I'm going to go into our Omni Negate by going into F0. And then we're going to go into the other F0. And then we're going to go into IP Masquerena. And there you have it. And then you can summon this if you wanted to. I mean, sheesh. And then I'm just going to see what I draw next turn. So optimally, we would draw a hand trap. That would be the ideal situation. And I did not, but that's a pretty good follow-up play anyways. So we got the pop. You got potential hand traps you could draw off Heatsoul. You know, obviously didn't happen this time, but it will happen a lot of the time. And then IP is the double banish, and then we got the Omni Negate with Utopic Draco Future. And that is by far the best board we can make with this deck. Again, it's super fun to play. I love that we actually get to play Armed Dragon. It's not very often that Armed Dragons can actually summon Thunder level 10 and use Armed Dragon spell cards and all that. So it actually feels like you're playing a proper Armed Dragon deck, while, in my opinion, also being optimal. Rare instance, enjoy it while you can. Let me know how you like the deck in the comments below. I'll see you next time. Peace.